Hey everybody, it's Charles Alvarez, President and CEO of Focal Point Business International, and I'm excited about this video today. We're going to talk today about marketing, okay? So one of the things that we tell our clients all the time is that basically what we deliver to you is freedom and prosperity into your business by doing three things: generating more leads, closing more sales faster, and putting the right team in place. So guess what? You can finally enjoy your business. What a novel concept, huh? To actually enjoy your business. But yeah, but what I find is that in order to put more money in your pocket, you gotta have three things in place. You gotta have leads, you gotta have sales, you gotta have a team in place to help execute the processes of the business. So today what I'm talking about is what are the three main ingredients, or what are the ingredients, there's actually three of them, shocker, that actually generates a lead, okay? And there's actually three parts to what actually generates the right kind of lead to your business. Because here's the thing, what I found out, there's a lot of really bad business out there. There are people that you probably don't want to deal with, that you don't want to hassle with, they have no business doing your business. In other words, they're almost kind of money suckers out of your business. And you don't want that in your business. You want to work with people that you enjoy working with, that you can provide tons of value to, that you can really improve their lives with, and really that your business is meant to serve. So what I'm talking about today is the three principles of marketing. Now, before I go into what those are, I want to be very, very clear of what we define as marketing, okay? Here's the thing. Marketing is not advertising, okay? For example, Coca-Cola, they are great advertisers, okay? You see their signs everywhere. They have a multi-million, if not billion-dollar budget on TV ads, Super Bowl campaigns, and all sorts of stuff to get the name out of who Coca-Cola is. That's what's called branding and advertising, okay? That is not what I'm talking about here. What I'm talking about here is marketing. Because to me, the definition of marketing is this. The definition of marketing is a systematic, dependable process on how to generate qualified leads to your business. Let me repeat that again. We define marketing as a systematic and dependable process to generate qualified leads into your business, okay? Qualified leads, meaning people that you actually want to do business with, okay? So in other words, if something that you are doing is not creating a lead and you're calling it marketing, guess what? It's probably not marketing, or probably there's something broken within the process of marketing, which we'll talk about today, okay? So there's got to be three parts to marketing. I'm going to give you all three of them at once, and then I'm going to break down each of one of them for you, okay? The three ingredients to make a successful marketing recipe is your market, the message to that market, and the media that you use to communicate that message, okay? So let me repeat those one more time. The first thing you need is to identify your market, then you need the right message, and then you need to communicate that message to your market using the right media, okay? There's a great business consultant out there that I really respect. Her name is Diane Conklin, and she said, the way people buy is the way people buy. That has a lot to do with the type of media that you choose to communicate your marketing message through. All right, so let's take each one of these individually. Let's first start with your market, okay? It's crazy to me how many business owners who are struggling are saying, I can do business with everybody. Shocker here, you can't, okay? Nobody can. Okay? Because here's the thing. If there's 7 billion people in the world, you can market to all of them. Imagine the advertising and marketing budget on that. It'd be astronomical. There's no way. Okay? Who are the 2 or 3 markets that you serve best? For example, if you're a business-to-consumer business, what type of consumers do you work best with? Are they affluent? Are they middle class? Do they live in the suburbs? Do they live in the city? Do they live in rural areas? Do they own a car? Do they own a house? Do they belong to a specific club? In other words, what are their demographics? Like, for example, if I had to create for you, here's the thing that we do with our clients all the time that's very successful, is if I could go out there and purchase a list for you, okay? A list broker needs search criteria to go by to find out who it is that you want to do business with, okay? So here's my thing. How would you quantify, if you were hiring my firm to go out there and generate a list of your ideal prospects for you or your ideal clients, what would the search criteria be? In other words, do they make $100,000 a year? Do they live in certain zip codes? Do they spend X amount of dollars per year on whatever services or products that you offer? Are they married? Do they have children? If so, how many children? Are they teenagers? Are they children? In other words, what are the demographics necessary and what makes up the target market? Business to business is a very similar concept. What type of businesses do you serve best? We find that most business to business companies cannot service more than 4 target markets. I actually recommend no more than 2. Because my thing is, look, focused action to 2 specific markets based upon your limited time and resources is much better than trying to cast a wider net to 4 to where you're not going to be as effective because you don't have as much dollars allocated or capital allocated in order to generate the leads that you want. Okay? So what are the 2 types of businesses you want to do business with? How much revenue do they make? What industry are they in? How many employees do they have? What cities or city are they in? So those type of things are absolutely critical if you're going to start developing your marketing campaign, because if you don't know who your market is, if you don't know who your ideal client is and who you want to do business with, it's going to be very difficult to craft a message, much less find out the media for it to start generating leads. Okay? So you've got to know exactly who is my ideal customer and what demographics are they, what clubs are they in, what businesses are they in, how many employees they have, et cetera, what's their title if you're doing business to business. All those demographic information are very, very, very important. Okay? So that's market. Let's talk about the second thing. So let's say that now you define exactly who your market is. Okay? That they are, for business to business, let's say it's a 1 to 10 million in sales, 9 to 25 employees, and let's say that they're in the oil and gas business, which is a business that we service a lot here in Houston, specifically with my practice. So my question is, what is the message? What do they want? In other words, what does your business offer that particular demographic or market that can enrich their lives? Because here's the thing. For a lot of people, money is the end-all be-all. Here's what we tell our clients. Money or revenue is nothing more than a reward for adding value to your market. That's all it is, okay? But here's the thing. Before people are interested in what you can do for them, you have to communicate what it is that you can do for them in a simple, non-industry jargon terminology, okay? In other words, if you're a doctor, don't have a message that is filled with medical jargon that you're trying to treat, cancer patients or trying to treat, people who have some type of an illness that you want to serve. In other words, use very, very everyday type of language. Like, for example, one of our clients does anti-aging processes to make people feel younger and more energetic. So don't go out there and talk about hormones and all this stuff. Just simply say, look, we're in the business of helping people feel younger and more energetic. Okay? In other words, that's a message that resonates with your target market and that people can understand. In other words, it's everyday language. I typically recommend that your marketing language have about as much sophistication as about a fifth grade education. That's about it, okay? No multi-syllable words or no complicated words. Keep it simple, keep it brief, and directly to the point, okay? Because if your message is too complicated, you're going to lose people. And when that happens, one of 2 things are going to happen. Either you're not going to have leads, or even worse, you're going to have a confused audience that doesn't really know exactly what you do. And as we say in the consulting business, a confused mind doesn't buy. Okay? So it has to be specific, brief, and to the point. No more complicated or no more sophisticated than a 5th grader's language. Okay? So we've got the market now, and now we've got the message. Okay? Let's say for oil services, it's that we work with oil service companies to find the right people to grow their business. There's a huge problem here in Houston with oil and gas companies finding the right people for their business. So let's just say that was our message, that we work with energy companies to help them find the right people for the right roles at the right time. Okay? So we've got 2 out of the 3 now of the 3 ingredients that we need to build this marketing recipe. Okay, we've got the market, we've got the message, now it's the media. I'm going to reiterate something I said earlier. The way people buy is the way people buy. Okay? Like, for example, if you're business to business, chances are that people are going to buy through a face-to-face meeting. Or they're going to buy through a networking event. Okay? In other words, when people actually buy something from you, or when they actually want to receive your marketing message, how do they want to receive it? And a lot of people ask me, well, Charles, how do you know? I got a little secret. Here's the way you find out. You take your couple of best clients who are actually in your field and you ask them, hey, how do you want to be marketed to? It's that simple. My thing is, if you've got people in your business or customers in your business or businesses in your business that you really enjoy working with, it's perfectly okay to say, hey, you know what? I'd like to find out more about your business so that I can serve you better and then I can also grow my practice. Is that a problem? Here's what I find. If you're adding a tremendous amount of value to their lives, their people are more than willing to help you. And those who aren't, go on to the next one. Okay? Because there's more than enough people out there who are willing to take advice. Because when we ask people for their advice, they feel important. I ask my clients for advice all the time. People are like, Charles, I thought you were in the advice business. I am. But you know what? I'm not a know-it-all. I don't know everything. Okay? And I never will. However, by asking my clients how they like to be marketed to, and by them asking their clients or their customers how they like to be marketed to, you start finding out the type of channels they want to. Some people might want to be talked to about their marketing messages in Facebook, some LinkedIn. Some would rather have a face-to-face. Some would rather go to a Google search and have search engine optimization, find the best companies to do that. But here's the thing, the way people buy is the way people buy. It's just that simple, okay? So as 2014 starts, okay, and you want to start to increase the value and the success of your business, one of the best ways to do this is attract the right leads to your business. And to do that, you have to have the right market identified, the right message for that market on how your business helps solve that need or adds value to the marketplace, and then you have to communicate that message through the right media. If you'd like to find out some more information on how to get more leads, just go to cornerstonebusinessacademy.com. As a matter of fact, if you go to the top right and put your name and email address, we'll give you 10 free videos on how to find $10,000 of additional revenue in the next 27 days in your business, which is fantastic. We've had a lot of people use it, and the reviews of it are fantastic. And you know what? It's no risk to you. If you get 10 free videos and think they're just terrible, fine, no big deal, okay? But we really do think that they're going to add a lot of value to you. It fits right in line with the three things that we talked about. So go now to cornerstonebusinessacademy.com, and on the top right-hand corner, you'll see where you're offered 10 free videos on how to find an additional $10,000 in your business's sock drawer over the next 27 days. I really hope this video was helpful to you. Have a great day.